This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com. Chris says in Brett's 93 episode, it was mentioned Brett versus Yoko in a steel cage at Anaheim drew over 15,000 people. How closely was Vince monitoring house shows, and would things like this factor in his decision to put the title on Brett at WrestleMania 10?
Monitor house shows every single day. Yeah, it's business. You see what your business is every day, and house shows were one way to establish, what was working and what wasn't. And if you had an attraction in there and it didn't draw, then you got to look at the attraction, got to look at what else is going on in the market. But yes, they're monitored every single day.
And a lot of times, based on what we've read online, it feels as if the data that you guys would use to research something like that, like who's over, give them a little more of this, give them a little less of that, is who's on top, AKA who's selling tickets, who's selling merch, and who has the best ratings, right? Is that sort of I'm not saying now, I mean, back in the day, man, this quarter hour and these shirts, and when this guy wasn't on this card, we announced him and we got to bump this percentage wise. That's the stuff that tells you the feedback from the audience, people voting with their wallet, right?
Yeah. It's when people get out of their home, they buy tickets and they load up the car and they take the family down to the arena, and then they buy merch and they buy a hot dog and soda, and they actually make an effort to come to see your event. Television is a little bit different. If you promote something in advance, then you can attribute ratings to that. If people are tuning in just for that, you see a bump. But ratings are more of a monitoring, and you look for trends, because how does the television audience know what's coming up next? You can tell them, but they already have to be engaged for you to tell them what's next. And you can promote, if you're promoting ahead week to week and you see big bumps with certain things and you see a trend, then ratings mean something. But what really meant something is people getting up, loading up the car, coming out, buying a ticket, and participating in a live event or pay-per-view.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.